Hi, this is Dale O'Shields, pastor of Church of the Redeemer, and thanks so much for joining me. It's so good to be together today, sharing a little bit of God's Word, learning some principles that we can live by. And we're going to talk today about how to make your relationships better. I'm asked this question or hear this comment quite frequently. Pastor, how can I make my relationships better? How can I improve the quality of my marriage or friendship or a situation with a coworker? What can I do to make it better? The challenge that we have in relationships quite often is the fact that we have a tendency to view what we need in the relationship. And we think about, well, what that person is not giving me. If they would just do this, or if they would respond this way, or if they would be this kind of person, then the relationship would be better. So our focus quite often, again, is upon the changes that need to happen in the other person without thinking a whole lot about what needs to happen in us. And Jesus flipped this around for us. He helps us to understand that really the way to improve your relationships is not by looking for what you're going to get from someone else, but actually thinking about what you're going to give to them. In Matthew chapter 7, verse 12, Jesus gives us this principle that we often refer to as the golden rule. And he says this, "In everything do to others what you would have them do to you." Notice that. Whatever it is that you want others to do to you, instead of waiting for them to do it to you, to provide that for you, you provide it for them. You give it to them. If you would prefer to have kind words spoken to you, you speak kind words first to the other person. If you would desire someone to, for example, apologize for a mistake that they made, you must be willing to make apologies yourself. We take the step of doing what we need to do and not worrying so much about what the other person do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's a principle we learn in Sunday school, but it's so often forgotten in the day-to-day hustle and bustle of life and the pain and friction of relationships. So let me remind you today, just remember, focus on the golden rule. Do to others what you would have them to do to you. Treat them the way you want them to treat you. Stop worrying so much about what they're doing to you or not doing. Focus on how you can be a blessing in their life.